Do you want to create a free contact form like this that looks premium and has all the fields like text, phone number, checkboxes, drop down and more without any coding? Then you are at the right place. This free plugin will also store responses on the WordPress dashboard like this and in emails like this. The customization is super easy and we will create this in just a few minutes. So let's get started. We will start by installing wpforms and Queue add-ons for Elementor from the plugin repository. Then you will see wpforms on the left like this. So click it, then click Add New. Here it will show you a bunch of templates. You can go ahead and choose any one of these, but if you want this form, then go here and select blank form. Give it a name. I'll put this for now. And voila, this is where you'll be creating your first form. Alright, let me give you a quick overview of the dashboard. But before that, whenever I'm doing some design work for clients, I make sure to install this free plugin Airlift because, okay, let me actually show you this. So that's my site speed before and that's after. It does a lot of optimizations automatically and keeps stuff fast. So you should definitely try this and I'll leave the link in the description below. The form builder is divided into two sections. On the left, you choose the fields for your form and next to that is the form builder where all your fields appear and they can be dragged and dropped into places as easily as this. To customize the fields, you can just click it and then it opens up this sidebar. You can customize the label, change the format, add a description here and make it required to be filled by turning on this toggle. For layout options, I'll go to Advanced Settings, scroll down to the CSS class section, click Show Layouts and select two column structure. Select the left column because I want to place email field on the right of the name field. Then it will automatically assign a CSS class to it. This CSS class can be used to further customize the field if we add CSS code later. Now for the email field, I'll go back, drag the email field, make it required, head over to advanced, set the size to large. To align it next to the name field, again go to CSS and choose the same layout, but this time the right column. Don't worry if it does not show up now, it will reflect changes when we make it live. Alright, checkbox field. Drag the field, give it heading and add your choices in this section. In the advanced settings, change the layout to two columns to align the options horizontally and take up less space. Likewise, I'll add a multiple choice field, drag it, and here I'll add my options. In the advanced settings, this time let's change the layout to three columns and done. Okay, this pretty much sums up the creation of forms. So go ahead and add as many fields as you want. I will fast forward the process of adding more fields and this is how it looks. Alright, our form is created, but we need a submit button for it to collect responses, right? So go to form settings and here you can change the form name, add a description, add tags from this drop down and change the text of submit button. Contact forms have a history of spam entries, but with wpforms, you can enable spam protection by toggling this switch. In themes, you can customize form using block editor, but let's skip it and move to notifications. Turn this on if you want to receive notifications. Then move to this section. Here, you need to enter an email address where you want to receive notifications. I'll put this for now. Then you can change the subject line from here and in from email, let this be admin email because this will be your official email address. And when someone interacts with your form, you will receive notifications from this admin email itself, which will help responses to not end up in spam. Then in the email message, it's already set to all fields. So let's not mess with that. And down here, you can choose a template. You can also turn this file upload and CSV attachments if needed. Now, to respond with a confirmation message after someone has submitted the form, we will go here and you can edit the message as you like. And that's it. Let's make this form live. So go here and save it. Next, open the page where you want the form to appear. I'll scroll down to my section and I want to put my form here. So add a container and then look for wpforms widget. You will have two widgets here. The pink one is integrated with Qui add-ons, which will give us more options to customize the look and feel. So drag and drop it here. In this drop down, you can select from a list of forms you have created. Mine is feedback form 2, so I'll select that. Down here, you'll see a lot of options to change colors, borders and more of the form. This is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go deeply into this. Now let's see if this form works. I'll quickly fill it. Just a second. And hit submit. Boom. It's done. Head over to the email notification and there it is. It has all the things that I chose in the form. But does it store responses on the WordPress dashboard? Yes. Just go to the dashboard and in the WP Forms menu, click Entries. I'll select my form and you will see all the responses here. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll help you out. Click this video if you want to triple your site speed in just 1 minute. You're really gonna thank me for this. So click here and I'll see you there.